It is Average Glow Tip of the Week time. I'm excited. Let's get into it. So, today, this one is going to be kind of like homework again. This is going to be a nice, fun exercise, a nice practice that I think will really help you start to alleviate these feelings of jealousy that you may be having or have had. And I want you to get either a piece of paper or you can take notes in your phone, or if you have taken my advice and have purchased a bullet journal, you can certainly write these there. And if you have bought a bullet journal, please let me know. I want to hear, I want to see what you're writing and drawing. I'm just excited for you. It was such a huge, stepping stone for my life improvement. And I would just love to hear if you are taking that step as well. So, what you're going to do is you are going to reflect and take time to think about either people or things that you are jealous of. Let's start with people, okay? So, we're going to write down 1 to maybe 5 people we feel jealous of. And then I want you to write down all of the traits that you are jealous of them for. Is it I've mentioned examples before. Is it their wealth? Is it their home? Is it their family life? Is it their looks? Is it their intelligence? Is it their career? Okay, so really reflect, what is it that you're jealous of? And again, this is to say, you're maybe now only today recognizing in these people and in these thoughts that, oh, I am jealous of these people. You used to just think of it as like, I don't like that person, but it's really like, okay, actually, maybe I'm jealous. So I want you to take the time to think of who those people are and write down what it is that you think you're jealous of. Again, this goes back to one of the tips I gave was we're going to start to try to use this as a guiding path for what we want in our life. So you're going to write these things down. And then once you've gotten this list kind of organized, it may not be immediately. Maybe if it takes a few days or hours for you to kind of think of this throughout your day as you're going along in your day-to-day stuff. So once you've had the time to reflect on what it is that you're jealous of on these people, I want you to now make a new list of what steps can you take to get that thing. What can you work on to get that perfect body, like I mentioned earlier? What can you work on to develop your own career and business, something you're passionate about? What can you do to be the top of your field already of something maybe you already are passionate about? What kind of steps can you take to work harder at that? This is going to be kind of that framework that guides you moving on into the future of reinventing your life and up leveling and changing, everything you know to be true today and making it become like a much more glorified version of yourself. This is the framework of that. This is going to help you get there. And it's good to recognize, like, hey, these people have this thing. I'm recognizing I'm jealous of it. I'm going to put that jealousy aside and now I'm going to work on it. And to take it one step further, because I really, really want to hit home, we want to release this energy off of our shoulders. We no longer want to own these feelings. So we are going to actually put a blessing on them. And this is going to maybe feel crazy for some of you. So I wrote out a little script. I want you to do this and practice this with each person that you've listed. And for years to come, anytime you come across a feeling of jealousy towards somebody. So write this down if you can. And maybe I'll post something about this on Instagram so you can just take a screenshot if you aren't writing down at the moment. But you're going to say, it is okay for you, person, to have everything that I want. We are both allowed to have anything and everything we want out of this world. Please forgive me, or maybe like I forgive myself for this hostility and anger I've had towards you, and I wish you the best out of life. Okay, so I really would like for you to say that on every single person that you have written down. What this is going to do is it is going to relieve you of, like, physically, I think you'll feel it, physically relieve you and help you take a deep breath of, like, I do not have jealousy towards this person anymore. I want to wish them the best because karma is a thing, I think, that, if you wish somebody the best will come towards you too. You don't want to be in a mindset of like, I hope this person fails. I hope this person doesn't get it, because you're going to kind of put that in your existence. That's going to build inside of your internal energy. And we just do not want any of that anywhere near us. And so what this is going to do is it's actually going to, again, selfishly going to bring all those things that you're wanting out of them back towards you. You're building that energy and building that confidence towards that life you want. this is one of the steps to do that is relieving any of the negativity and the negative kind of anxious energy we feel. It's releasing it, physically releasing it, mentally releasing it, and it is now poof out into the abyss. It's no longer a part of us. And I think you're going to really feel a weight lifted off of you. And so I really hope that helps. I would just love your feedback. Please let me know, how you're feeling now today after this episode, or maybe a few weeks go by and you come back to the episode and comment something like, I've been really taking these thoughts into practice and I just feel so much better. I look at women and I feel inspired by them rather than kind of down on myself about it or feel like I'm being pulled back or I'm not where I need to be. We don't want any of these feelings. We want to elevate. And this is a humongous step to that. And I hope you really enjoyed today's episode. I really enjoyed coming up with today's concept because it's just been so important to me. It's been at the forefront of my mind, relieving negative, jealous energy from myself, but also kind of shielding it away from the others that I've been experiencing it from. And so I hope it helped. I would love to hear from you. Please, if you have not already, subscribe to my channel on YouTube or however you're listening. So, if you're on Spotify, if you're on Apple Podcasts, any of the other apps, please just give it a rate, give it a like, and subscribe so that you're notified of when new episodes drop. Please also go find me on Instagram and TikTok. It is at Average Glow Podcast. I've been trying to really post a lot of content on there. It's been fun to come up with things. It's not easy, but it is fun. So just, give it a little like when you see something, maybe a little repost. That would help me grow this podcast. I would just really appreciate it. So thank you for the support, and I will see you next week. Bye.